yes, yes, yes. This is the Salmon Wellingtons, AKA the best fish meal ever. If you love salmon, and if you love something that's just a little bit more comfort, a little bit more hearty this time of year, it's like a salmon pot pie that you can place in the most beautiful setting, whether you've got like whether it's Valentine's dinner, an anniversary dinner, a birthday dinner, or just, hey, I'm really, I want something nice on my plate. Brittany Roselli's here to bring it to us from Egg Harbor. Now, we love this brand, and you love salmon from Egg Harbor. Today, look at how many Salmon Wellingtons we're bringing. Have we ever done a pack of 12? I don't ever remember a pack of 12.
Another time, but these have just become such a staple in a lot of our freezers that the 12-pack is a wonderful quantity
And
to have.
all you need to do is turn on your oven. If you could turn on your oven, you can have the Salmon Wellingtons on your plate in about, what does it take, like 30 minutes?
Yep, 30 to 35 minutes.
$27 gets it home, and 90122 is your item number. But come on over here. Brittany Rostelli, she's the Director of Culinary for Egg Harbor, part of the Rostelli family, which is our #1 brand of foods here at QVC. Today, look at this, right? I can't even imagine making a Salmon Wellington from scratch.
No.
I make salmon 3 times a week. I don't ever make Salmon Wellingtons unless it's this offer.
Exactly. A Wellington style dish, the beef Wellington, a salmon Wellington, a vegetable Wellington, it's extremely labor intensive. And all of the items need to marry together perfectly so that you have that crispy crust, the fish is cooked perfectly, your veggies are still nice and fresh, and then having a great sauce and still achieving that great crispness on the outside. It's a very difficult product to make at home. So what we did at Egg Harbor is we took a gorgeous piece of North Atlantic caught salmon, still high in omega-3s, high in omega-6s, beautiful piece of fish. So that is your fillet of salmon. It's boneless and skinless. And then we took a little bit of butter, a little bit of spinach, some aged cheddar cheese, mixed that together to kind of make the duxelle. So the duxelle that you would get in a beef Wellington has turned into a spinach, cheese, and wine mixture. We take a French puff pastry that is filled with a lot of butter, and we wrap the fish and the mixture with that. Then we take a lattice detail, like you see here, and put that on top, just to make it nice and pretty for you.
I could never do this. I wouldn't know how to do this.
So all you have to do is pop this into your oven, your toaster oven. The box will tell you to put a little egg wash on the outside, but the pastry has so much butter in it that if you miss that step, it's not a big deal.
Look at this. I just want you to see, look at this goodness that waits for you on the inside, right? Every single bite is decadent and delicious.
Every single one.
Now, here's what I want you to know. These are available on auto delivery. I never even knew if that we ever had these on auto delivery either, right? Today you can get them, if you order them in the set of 12 for $27, you can get a one-time shipment, or lock in the auto delivery, you'll get another set sent to you in April, just in time for Easter or spring gatherings. Also think about Mother's Day, which is right around the corner. Any of those summer events, like even Father's Day. This will stay in your freezer for how long, Brittany?
This is going to be up to a year. You are receiving 12 of them. They're rather large. These are almost 7 ounces each. So if you wanted to just make one, split it in half and have that pashi that you saw earlier on the side, and maybe
you want to do surf and turf.
I was just going to say, maybe you want to do a surf and turf. You really can go a long way with these because they are really velvety on the inside. Really just a luxurious dish here with the salmon and this French butter puff pastry. But this is the item that I keep in my freezer at all times in case I last minute invite someone over, or just last minute we realize we don't have ice hockey or cheerleading or something for the weekend.
Right.
So we go
Because
ahead.
all the activities.
Exactly.
And here's the thing. This, one of the best prices I've seen. You know, when we do salmon fillets, they end up being around $11 each. This is $11.25 for the entire Wellington.
Yes.
That's what it breaks down to with your set of 12 that you're getting here today. It's a phenomenal price, probably one of the best that I've seen them do. And to be able to have it at a $27 easy pay with auto delivery to lock it in for Easter, that means you don't have to worry about prices going up That means you don't have to worry about going to the grocery store and shopping. You don't even have to worry about dirtying the dishes and having them to clean them up.
Not at all. I mean, you kind of have your starch, your vegetable, your sauce, and your protein all in one. And like you said, Alberti, if you are doing, you know, an entertainment platter, maybe for Easter, maybe something else.
How pretty that is.
They'll all cook evenly together on the same sheet pan. You can put them over a bed of veggies, something beautiful like that. And you have a chef caliber dish. I mean, this really is a culinary masterpiece that I don't think I would want to make at home.
Oh no!
With our salmon, because I know that my pastry would probably be a little wet, or my salmon would be undercooked. So having Egg Harbor do all of the work for you for something really special and delicious.
And by the way, it comes out perfect like this every single time. Now, Egg Harbor is a Customer Choice Food Award winner for Best Fish here at QVC. They've won for their Faroe Island salmon numerous times. It's the #1 selling product that we have here at QVC. If you love their Faroe Island salmon, try this salmon out. Try these Salmon Wellingtons out for yourself and taste how good it is. By the way, the salmon is still unbelievably tender. So delicious. You know, the other night, Brittany, I was making, I made the medallions that you guys have, right?
Yes.
And so I can imagine like one medallion with half of one of these, that for your surf and turf, if you own the medallions, I know we have the tips, the filet tips coming up in the show.
Exactly. Cut one of these in half, have your tips on the side. You have a beautiful Valentine's Day dinner at home. I know we always stay home for Valentine's Day and do something easy.
Yeah, because nobody wants to go to a restaurant.
We do something really easy like this. A surf and turf, we'll, you know, cut our piece of fish in half, share a steak, a glass of wine, and that's our night. But every single time that you cook these, and I do say cook, this is not a heat and reheat item. You are going to put this in your oven and cook your salmon and this beautiful puff pastry and everything all together for this masterpiece.
But from frozen. That's the thing. You don't have to plan anything. You don't have to defrost anything. This is how they come.
You don't even have to tell anybody. You could just say that you spent all day.
Where did you learn how to do that lattice work?
You know, that little roller.
All right, listen, $27 gets it home on Easy Pay. You get 12 of them. As I said, we've had salmon fillets for about $11 a fillet. Today, you're getting 6.7 ounces in the Wellingtons for $11.25 a Wellington. That's a phenomenal price. And 90122 is your item number. Brittany Rastelli, thank you so much. We're going to see you a little bit later with a new item.
All right.
Listen, I mentioned those filet tips.